You know what it does, Jen? It's really interesting. They've got some wonderful technology these days. They've got something called a functioning MRI. Has anyone ever had an MRI? You know, it's the magnetic resonating, and but they've got a functioning one, which means you can stay awake, and they hook you up to these electrodes, and they put you in certain situations, and they actually can see what's going on in the mind. What they found is when we're stressed, when that guy cut you off and you get angry at him, when you're standing in line and, oh, that guy's got 4 transactions, is he ever going to go? I got to get back to work, and the heart's beating on your shit, and your immune system's suppressed. What literally happens, blood pulls out of the frontal lobe, and it pulls into the reptilian brain. And literally, you can't think. You've lost all of your memory, you've lost all of your ability of past situations, all of your skills, they've all gone away, and the only thing this reptilian brain knows is there's a saber-toothed tiger somewhere. Every person, every situation is a saber-toothed tiger. So you bark. So you either fight it or you run away. But when you're exactly right, when you become relaxed, when you allow the blood to come back in, when you relax, when your hands aren't cold anymore, when you're not tense, all of a sudden the blood flows, all of a sudden you reach those abilities that you've had. You find the skills that you've had before.
Now, statistically speaking, does this work for quitting smoking, for losing weight? How well does it work?
The smoking is an interesting one. The smoking, they say, is about 33%. And I have to admit, I am an ex-smoker. I smoked until I was 28 years old, and then I quit cold turkey. And I've worked with many, many people. Smoking is, within 3 days, the nicotine's out of your system. So you're no longer addicted to any type of drug. But has anybody smoked here? Does anyone currently smoke? It's so into your habits, isn't it? Yeah. I know when I smoked, when I was going to cook something, I'd gather my cigarettes and my lighter, and it's a ritual. The other thing with cigarettes is it has become, and we don't really realize it, it's like our friend. You know, it's been through the ups and the downs and the Franks and the Johns and the, you know, so we think that it's our friend. 90% of lung cancer is directly related to cigarettes. The cigarette companies now are coming out with a brand new brand of cigarettes that's aimed at 16-year-old girls. Yeah. So I help people realize that, because you've got to have a great motivation to move away from it.
Is it the same thing with losing weight?
With weight management, it's a lot of different things. Because like I told you, the ears, you know, the big ears, we've been told a lot of things growing up about food, all right? The first thing we've been told is when we cry, when the little baby cries, what do? We pick her up and we stick something in our mouth, right? So when we don't feel so good, there's got to be something that'll help us, right? We put something in our mouth. So what I do is I help people realize that there are other ways to fulfill that. That a lot of the emotional eating is just, I want to feel something inside of me. And what happens with food is we get a little bit of a rush, we get a little bit of endorphin. And then the food goes away and we go looking again for something. But I teach people how to find it inside themselves and to hear what they're saying to themselves. What we say to ourselves are the most powerful. Just like you saw with her. When she told the truth, she was strong. When she had conflicting beliefs, I want to lose weight, but I was told Aunt Mary was always heavy and I'm always going to be heavy. You know? So if you get in there and you change that channel, just like with you, changing the channel, going to channel 16 instead of other channel, going to a positive channel, telling yourself, I can do this. I can be slim and healthy. I can be healthy and fit. And that's really what I help them to do.
So a lot of it is mind over matter.
Absolutely. And it's not willpower, but imagination. Einstein said that when willpower and imagination are pitted together, imagination is what always wins. So you begin to see yourself slim and healthy and fit, and you'll begin to allow yourself, and that's a big one, to allow yourself to be that way.
Well, I thank you so much for these demonstrations.
Oh, this is exciting. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll be right back with a psychic who's a little similar to John Edwards, and she's going to talk to some of she's going to pick out some of the audience members and find some spirits. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.